Another day, another Instagram head-scratcher courtesy of Meghan Markle. It seems the Duchess of Sussex, never one to shy away from shaking things up, has once again tweaked her social media strategy, this time removing the public visibility of likes and shares on her posts. The question on everyone's lips, what's she trying to hide? This latest move reeks of inconsistency and raises serious questions about her motives. Is she so desperate for positive press that she's willing to manipulate the narrative, even if it means abandoning her own previously stated principles? Frankly, this whole charade feels less like a carefully crafted strategy and more like a chaotic scramble to control the message, leaving a trail of confusion and suspicion in its wake. One has to wonder, is this calculated image management or simply a desperate attempt to curate a perception of popularity and positivity that doesn't quite align with reality? Let's be honest, Meghan's relationship with social media has been complicated, to say the least. From the abrupt closure of her personal accounts before her marriage to the carefully curated content on the Sussex Royal and Archie platforms, there's always been a sense of tightly controlled messaging. While some might argue this is simply good PR, others see it as an attempt to shield herself from criticism and cultivate a specific image. This latest move to obscure engagement metrics only fuels that perception. It begs the question, if she's so confident in her message and the impact she's making, why the need to hide the numbers? Transparency, after all, is a two-way street. This isn't the first time Meghan's Instagram tactics have raised eyebrows. Remember the initial launch of the Sussex Royal account? The carefully selected followers, the perfectly posed photos, the meticulously crafted captions, it all felt a bit staged. And while every public figure curates their online presence to some degree, Meghan's approach often feels less authentic and more like a performance. It's as if she's constantly trying to project an image of effortless grace and universal adoration, even when the reality might be somewhat different. Then there's the issue of consistency. Meghan has, at times, championed authenticity and open dialogue. Yet, removing visible likes and shares seems to fly in the face of those very principles. It creates an echo chamber where only positive comments and carefully chosen narratives are amplified, effectively silencing dissenting voices and creating a distorted view of public opinion. Is this really the kind of open and honest communication she claims to value? It seems more like a carefully orchestrated PR campaign designed to protect her image than a genuine attempt to connect with her audience. And let's not forget the timing of this latest Instagram tweak. It comes amidst a flurry of media attention, some of it less than flattering. Is it a coincidence that she's chosen this moment to obscure engagement metrics? Or is it a calculated move to deflect attention from any negative press and control the narrative surrounding her online presence? It certainly raises questions about her priorities. Is she more concerned with cultivating a flawless image than engaging in genuine dialogue? The truth is, this whole situation feels incredibly manufactured. It's as if Meghan and her team are playing a game of smoke and mirrors, constantly shifting the narrative and manipulating perceptions to maintain a carefully crafted image. But in doing so, they risk alienating the very people they're trying to reach. Authenticity, after all, is a valuable commodity in the age of social media. And while Meghan's Instagram feed might be visually appealing, it often lacks the genuine connection that comes from open and honest communication. This isn't about hating on Meghan Markle. It's about holding her accountable for her actions and questioning her motives. As a public figure, she has a platform and a responsibility to use it wisely. And while she's perfectly entitled to manage her social media presence, she shouldn't do so in a way that manipulates public perception and obscures the truth. Transparency matters. Honesty matters. And in the long run, those qualities will always be more valuable than a perfectly curated Instagram feed. Perhaps it's time for Meghan to reconsider her approach to social media. Instead of playing these manipulative games, why not embrace genuine connection and open dialogue? Why not use her platform to engage in meaningful conversations and address the real issues facing the world? After all, true influence comes not from curated perfection, but from authentic engagement and a willingness to be vulnerable. Until then, the Instagram shenanigans continue, leaving many wondering what exactly Meghan Markle is trying to hide. And frankly, it's not a good look.